All right, so we had to do 3 practice questions on factoring completely. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable with this. In number 1, the first thing you should notice is that it has a GCF of 3. So we're going to take a 3 out. Inside the parentheses, 27 divided by 3 is 9. Minus sign, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and we have an x squared there. Now, inside the parentheses is still a difference of 2 perfect squares. I know that because I can take the square root of 9, my exponent is even, and I have a minus sign. So I'm going to bring my 3 down. I'm going to make 2 sets of parentheses. And the square root of 9 is 3, so that has to go in the first 2. X is going to be put in the second 2. And the minus sign means plus and minus. Here's your final answer. Our second one has a GCF, and the GCF looks like it would be 6. How do I know that? Well, 6 goes into 6, and if I take 150 and divide by 6, I believe that is 25. So I'm going to take a 6 out. I cannot take an X or a Y out because each one does not have an X or a Y. So then what we're going to do is divide that and get X squared. Minus sign, 150 divided by 6 is 25, Y squared. That goes on the inside. Now, inside the parentheses, I have a minus sign. I have a 25, which right away indicates that I need to look for a difference of 2 perfect squares. Are my exponents even? Yes. Minus sign? Yes. Square root? Yes. Let's do it. So we're going to bring that 6 down. We're going to have 2 sets of parentheses. We're going to break up that x into x and x, because that x squared goes, we need 2 of them. 25 square root is 5, and y squared breaks up into y and y. And then, of course, for our signs, we need to have a plus and a minus. And this one is now done. Last one, 4x to the 4th minus 64. So I know that this looks like a difference of 2 perfect squares, and it is, except this goes a whole lot smoother if you GCF first. You could do it either way, but it's going to be more work for you if you just pull right into the difference of 2 perfect squares. So see if there's a GCF and pull it out. The GCF is 4. And when we pull the 4 out, we're going to get x to the 4th minus, and 4 goes into 64 16 times. Now I have x to the 4th minus 16. Well, there's our difference of 2 perfect squares. So I'm going to bring my 4 down. I'm going to bust this into 2 parentheses. I'm going to split the x to the 4th into x squared and x squared. I'm going to I'm going to take the square root of 16, which is 4 and 4. And of course, because there's a minus, I need a plus and a minus. So this is done, because I can't do anything with a plus sign. Uh-oh, here we go. Here's another one. So here's where we have to factor again. So I'm going to bring my 4 down. I cannot factor that. I'm bringing my x squared plus 4 down. It's got a plus sign. You cannot factor a difference of 2 perfect squares with a plus. Difference means minus. You got to have a minus sign. And then you're going to separate these into x and x. Square root of 4 is 2 and 2. And of course, plus and minus. Here's your final answer to practice number 3. Contact your teacher if you have any questions.